Всем привет! Мы продолжаем играть в Signifier. Пришлось мне тут немного побегать заново, потому что игра не сохранилась, короче, и, в общем-то, я мог что-то упустить в этот раз. Но, в принципе, первичные данные я собрал и дошел до того же самого места. Но что здесь делать, я по-прежнему не представляю. Есть у нас вот какой-то аватар. Проходы, в принципе, везде закрыты. Я думаю, что надо что-то думать с первичными данными. Они точно подходят под это воспоминание. Но как бы для чего они? Или для какого конкретного места, я не знаю. Нужно, наверное, пытаться как-то понять. Руки связанные. Маска. Может быть, все-таки маска? Здесь куча масок, разбросаны вот таких по уровням. Может, мне нужно понять, как бы, к какому конкретно месту?
The data seems to be connected with different elements that are close together, but I can't pinpoint their location.
Нет,
Some of these
сюда точно не
elements seem to
подходит.
not share the same state. Remind me, if needed, I can recall
Здесь
for
была
you any
маска,
discovered
даже
raw
не
data
одна.
left inside a memory. Option is on the control panel.
Так, ну вроде ничего не поменялось. Где еще? Вот здесь в дыре была маска. Или нет? А, нет. Здесь не было маски. Значит, наверху. Значит, где-то наверху. Да, вот.
The data seems to be connected with different
Абсолютно
elements
те же самые диалоги. Короче,
but I can't pinpoint their location. Some of these elements seem to not share the same state. Remind me,
слушай.
if needed, I can recall for you any discovered raw data.
А может быть,
Options on the control panel.
возможно, надо внимательно посмотреть, где здесь звуковая дорожка. Может быть, это как с мужиком, который заказывал пиццу, может быть... Может быть... Да блин. Может... Маска на диване на это реагирует? В смысле? Подожди, какая маска? На каком диване? Так, секунду. А если... Нет, не так. Так.
Do a match with a door right here.
Опа. Какой-то новый проход. А какая маска на диване? Я таки не понял. На каком диване? Просто запомним, короче, потом, если что, разберемся.
Whatever happens here doesn't seem very
Выглядит слишком знакомым. Ну такое. Не припомню я что-то. Такие места.
What happened here?
Нет. Может, другие данные опять? А эти данные не используются почему-то. Подожди секунду. А, их здесь нет. Слушай, а может тогда в другом режиме? Но если сейчас и не в этом режиме, то я не знаю, что еще можно. Попробовать аватаром сюда сходить. Я вроде во все другие места ходил. Аватаром.
What happened here?
Что это? Поломанная. Так, это таки надо или что это? Или что-то поломалось слегка. Ладно, попробуем аватаром, может, сходить. Он же может сюда? Да, работает. Как громко. Да, в принципе, как бы... Не знаю. А! Чего, блин? Я просто решил оставить аватар? Так. Не совсем понимаю, что происходит. Ну, вернее, я и до этого особо-то не понимал, что здесь происходит, но сейчас что-то прям...
Whatever that thing is, it's active in the objective state. And it's adding information.
Yes, unexpected behavior.
How is it passing the filters?
I can't understand or read its behavior properly. The readings are extremely chaotic.
This is beautiful. The subjective experience acting as the missing element of truth? Record everything it does, Evie. This anomaly is everything we could have hoped for.
Understood.
Ага. Подожди, а в другом режиме? Что за нахрен? Не понял сейчас.
It doesn't seem to like those masks.
Ей не нравятся маски?
It doesn't seem to like those masks.
Подожди. Почему меня выкидывают из субъективного режима? Что происходит? Здесь же была какая-то... Да блин! Она теперь мне не даст пройти, что ли, или чё? Может, прямо отсюда попробовать перейти в режим другой? Не понимаю. Так, ладно, давайте выйдем из этого коридора. Она, короче, мне не дает пройти. Там валялась какая-то дверь, теперь двери нет. Не понимаю. Может, что-то надо сделать теперь с другими данными? Она сразу просто здесь, и типа, и все, и хоть что ты делай. Сейчас, вот она ушла, можно попробовать перейти. Чего? Не понял. Ну и чё? Так, может теперь в дырку надо посмотреть? Она вроде как попала в ту комнату. Нет, данные нет. Данные не работают. Жуткая хреновина, если честно. Не знаю, может в другом режиме теперь?
There's a connection to the upper room.
Можно подняться наверх, но... А может я теперь смогу отсюда пройти все-таки? Или как это? Он меня не пускает. Так, может аватар? Может аватаром? Он тут, интересно? Ха, нет, аватара нету. А как тогда? Может... Так, подожди секунду. А сверху я могу в эту комнату попасть? Может быть, теперь вот отсюда надо? Мама. Так, секунду. Походу я должен за ней следовать. А здесь что? Пытаются... Так. Может, просто данные? Нет.
It's forcing it through the painting.
Так, хорошо, протиснулась. И мне, видимо, сюда же.
The creature passed through. It looks beaten. It passed through anyway.
Что дальше? Подняться наверх?
Now the painting's complete. That creature jumped right over whoever that is. It should be adding objective information now.
Но данных у меня нет.
That creature jumped
А,
right over
подожди,
whoever
режим.
that is. It
Режим,
should
да?
be adding objective information now.
Да-да-да. Объективный режим. Точно. И что?
That's probably Joanna on the left. She's talking with someone. I can't see her face well, but the mask is very clear now.
There are several layers of information superimposed. Try to look at the scene from another angle.
Под другим углом. Давай посмотрим.
There's a change there. I should take a closer look. Is that my lab?
Could be.
It doesn't make any sense. It's the objective state, for God's sakes. Errors like this screw up any objectivity in here. We'll have to start. Wait. The entity is moving. Where are you going now?
Я так понимаю, нам за ней.
It may have gone to the apartment.
Обратно возвращаемся, да? В квартиру. Да, оно здесь.
The entity is below them. Maybe the objective state has more information now.
I won't do it again.
It's not a big deal, Alex. You promised.
Let's do it here.
I can't believe you're doing this. Just use the mask. Nobody will see you.
Fine. But it's the last time.
So if this is true, it means that you were the one down in that room, Alex. Whatever you did, you weren't very happy about it. Let's see how Alex reacts to this. There's a good chance to check out how reliable the objective state is.
Так, возвращаемся. Алекс, короче, как-то замешан, хорошо. Что мне нужно сделать? Выяснить, кто такой Ричард в реальности. Так, мне получается к Алексу надо ехать опять? Попробовать его разговорить? Надавить на то, что мы кое-что знаем? Ну, попробуем.
Hello?
I know about that club, Alex. I know she was the one that almost died, but I also know you weren't into any of that. Still, there are many journalists out there. So please, let me in.
Вот так бы сразу. Какая у тебя там квартирка?
Tom?
Russell, we're pulling the plug on you. Nothing useful on her death, no password, a fucking hand, but worst of all, you're hiding things from us. You think I wouldn't know you're talking to Go AT? You have 1 day to write the report and bring it in with all the files. Then good luck with the interrogation. I'm sorry, Russell. You brought this on yourself.
I'm really close. I'll call you back.
Not good enough, Russell.
It's a long story. I found out that Joanna almost lost her life in an underground BDSM club, and Alex was involved, unwillingly it seems.
No comment, Russell. Don't expect this to save you, Russell. Use it. If you don't call me back right away, it'll mean that you refuse to collaborate. Can't expect anything from these fuckers.
Да что ты такой нервный-то, блин? Чё с газеткой? Смерть в обществе технологий. Кто была Джанна Каст? Ой, как-то что-то мне не хочется это читать. Кто нажал? Мало мне это интересно. Вообще, в принципе, вот это вот вводные через газеты и журналы в этой игре меня прям вообще напрягают, я бы даже сказал. Открывай давай.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right?
Did she ever talk about a sister?
A sister? That is very private. How do you even know she had one?
Please, just answer.
I don't know that much. She never talked about her family, you know? The one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow. And it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
Так, хорошо, с Мартой разобрались. Ричард?
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard. Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think. At Go AT?
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait. Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about her father?
Never knew him much. It was a delicate subject for her, actually. I don't think she ever really opened up about him.
Did she ever say anything bad about him?
She would sometimes talk trash about him, like shit about him being superficial or stupid, but nothing serious, I thought. Other times, however, she did want to share things with him. They almost never talked, but I do remember that when she got the apartment, she called him to tell him about it and sent him pictures, which was kind of surprising for me. I don't know. Weird relationship, to be honest.
Так, ладно.
Did she ever tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right, she did tell me something. She had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
What can you tell me about her work at Go AT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious and then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
Thank you, Alex.
Just tell me something. Do other people know about all this?
Take it easy. You've been right in staying quiet. Only I know this. As long as you cooperate with me, you'll be fine.
That's good to know. Thank you, man. If you need anything, let me know.
Не будем, короче, его больше мучить. В принципе, все важное нам он рассказал. Нужно встретиться с Ричардом. Все ниточки ведут к нему. Ну и давайте позвоним Тому, он такой нервный был.
I have Richard's address. I'm going to check it out. Seems important.
I don't see how that's useful. I mean, it can mean something, but you have her fucking brain. And you tell me about this random guy she knows that could have something to do with anything.
It's in the hills, 25 Stallman Road.
Просто, короче, я его не понимаю. Позвони, говорит, мне, я выясняю информацию. Он говорит, ну ты типа мудак. Ой, тяжело, тяжело с ними. Все ему не так, вечно недовольный какой-то. И про сделку он знает. Ну, я, с одной стороны-то и не соглашался, в принципе, так что могу дать заднюю. Ух ты. Так, нет, уезжать мы отсюда не будем.
Hello? Hello?
И что это было? А есть какие-нибудь там последние вызовы? А,
Hello?
Miss Julia? Hi, nice to speak to you. My name is Frederick Russell. I work with Joanna at GoAT.
Oh, hello. Anything I can help you with? Is Joanna okay?
I just wanted to ask you a few things about her. She's not been coming to work lately, and I'm trying to put the puzzle together.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Sorry, what's obvious?
Poor thing. I knew her father's sickness would affect her. She needs time. Don't pressure her.
Her father's sick?
Well, it's private, Mr. Russell. You should ask her.
Miss Julia, I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but Joanna was found dead in her apartment 2 days ago.
Oh, God. Poor thing. What happened?
I'm not sure yet. We're still investigating. That's why I wanted to talk to you.
I'm so sorry. I should have been there. How did she die?
The police suspect suicide, but
Her father's demise was too hard on her. There was too much that wasn't said. But I didn't think she would... Poor thing. My little genius.
well, it's just one theory. There are others. What do you mean about her father's demise?
I know it. She couldn't cope. Her whole life was structured around his contempt. That man. How could he blame a child? I'm sorry. I need to hang up.
и как давно я мог это сделать? Ладно, хорошо. В принципе, нам этот диалог толком ничего не дал. Какой прикольный домишка. С офигенным видом.
This view is familiar.
Просто садишься так и кайфуешь.
Empty. No sign of the dog.
Машина на месте.
Richard's car, I guess.
Должен
Today
быть
we have
дома.
joining us Eric Lawson, whose actions and those of his company we have discussed several times here.
Thank you, Mr. Long. I hope we can find some common ground here today.
I see in my files here that you have a PhD. Do people commonly refer to you as a doctor?
Hello?
When I get back on campus. Are you expecting honorifics, Your Honor?
Not at all, young man.
You left the door open.
Just trying to understand how you think. After all, I have had several
Дверь не
questions
закрыта,
from
радио орёт.
listeners and from myself regarding some of your projects.
It's the
and
same
how you
dog from
lobbied
Joanna's
my
dream.
office and even city
And that must be
council
Richard.
directly when I've said no to your crazy ideas.
But not every instance. Isn't that right? We've had some big projects together, like the Fiber Everywhere project.
О, ну,
I will always
подвал,
support.
да?
Our
Так, все,
citizens
здесь
have a right
прохода
to all
больше
the
нет.
tools
Ну,
needed.
видимо, придется идти в подвал. Опасно.
Seems like a homemade setup.
Да, походу на то. Что за
They
нахрен?
look just like my servers. Shit.
Перевернуть нельзя? Видимо, нет. Ну, фотография Джоанны, короче.
So he sent me that letter. What for?
Очень интересно.
Quite a unique neural network design. What is he up to?
Короче, он тут жил, во-первых, собирал гору информации.
Richard. Shit. I need to be careful.
Ага. И в конечном счете его кто-то
912
убил.
Wallstone Street, apartment 202. Warn him. That's my address. Leak. Missing partners. Locate TAOG.
Так, а это выход куда? Секунду. Должен ли я сейчас позвонить Тому? А давай позвоним. Не должен. Все понятно. Может, дочери? Почему-то у меня такие ощущения, что мне надо кому-то позвонить.
That dream. It had a unique place. I can't leave here empty-handed.
Что это? Подожди, нет. Значит, я что-то не нашел. Это просто, оказывается, выход.
Richard's car, I guess.
Что-то я должен здесь, значит, собрать.
They destroyed his brain. He knew way too much. Not a single chance of digital transfer.
Ага. То есть мы не сможем в сознание его залезть. Это взять я не могу. Здесь какая-то коробка. Какая-то коробка, которую... Или что это?
Shit.
Непонятно.
He must have been working a lot before they killed him. It's the same boiler as in that dream. It must mean something.
Котел.
I remember this from that dream.
Жесткий диск? Или это вот слепок? Или что это?
Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it.
Все, теперь пора валить точно.
Dad?
What happened?
Someone broke in the house.
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Sit tight. I'm on my way.
Так, домой, да? Уломились домой. И где она?
Damn it. My laptop. Damn.
А где? Где дочь-то? Где Лора? Может, она в лаборатории? Глава 5. Главное означающее. Так. Ой, не то. Не туда звоню. Не то тыкнул. Еще раз, быстренько. Почему-то... А, вот, все нормально. Не берет трубку.
I need to scan this hardware. Evie, please scan this hardware. When sure what it is.
Yes. Scanning. New information available.
Nothing else to put in there for now.
This hardware contains large chunks of data. Some may be linked to Joanna. I'm scanning her memories again, from her death backwards. There is already new information on her death.
Good. Please load it immediately.
Understood. I will put other memories on hold to process it.
Так. Не понял сейчас. Подожди, то есть... Секунду, еще раз. Какие-то новые данные в этом событии? Оно одно. То есть это самое начальное, самое первое событие, из которого вообще все началось.
To process the other moments, but the current state is where all new information seems to be.
Strange. I only see a new raw data.
Ага. То есть, ну я понял. Что-то новенькое. Во-первых, ложка.
This data is similar to the data of the school, purely subjective, global, but much stronger.
Stronger?
Its strings reach everywhere.
Ложка. Подожди, мне теперь нужно сбегать во все воспоминания, где была ложка, получается?
Joanna, what happened to you?
Так, может...
The young father? He can't be in the objective state. Evie, there must be a filtering error.
Processing. No errors.
We run millions of tests. We separated perception with the rest of the mind. This can't be right. Evie, reset the memory.
И что это было? Задания у меня, кстати говоря, нету,
Evie, what happened?
и Иви не работает, что?
She's not responding.
Она не отвечает. И что делать? Телефон я взять не могу. Заданий у меня, собственно, никаких нету.
It doesn't budge.
Чё за нахрен?
There are people out there. There are people out there.
Так, дверь открылась, да? Ну, туалет. Не понимаю.
She's not responding.
Не понимаю.
It doesn't budge. I have no shadow.
Что?
Shit. Emergency code 010. Instruction. Reset.
Это была симуляция моей лаборатории? Я нахрен вообще запутался. Я не понимаю, что происходит. Так.
Hi, Russell.
Evie?
I am in love with this story I lived.
Such complexity.
Such pain.
Чего?
She's giving her something with a spoon.
ложки дает.
She's giving her something with a spoon. She's giving her
Короче,
something
везде
with a spoon.
одинаковые, да, эти воспоминания?
A single moment. The end of the spiral. It spirals back into the world. Conquered it all. To be all that I was not. The shoes of the dead are impossible to walk in. It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time, potential and risk, energy and hopeful dreams. This tree is full of spines, but if you look under its shadow, will you find its flowers? I'm not ready.
Чего вообще происходит?
Evie, what happened?
I was hacked. I was mixed. I was born. Go and talk with me. I'm not ready.
Так, я должен что-то найти. Что-то найти? Ага.
One day you will just pass away. Your eyes will start to close. It won't be like you imagined.
And certainly
Not when you wanted.
Это
All your
квартира Джаны.
thoughts about the future dissolving into illusion. But it's not your future what ends. That was only in your imagination. What ends is that thing you were looking at right now. A tree, a window,
a mug.
a horizon. I betrayed them. I tried to release all the data. After he got sick, I could be whoever I wanted again. But I collapsed to the pressure. Were the files
Sent
Did it reach
anyone.
Richard?
What files?
The explosion of intelligence.
Я не догоняю, с кем я разговариваю. Это что происходит вообще? Так, ладно. Что-нибудь я новое могу
I'm
здесь?
not ready.
Она не готова. То есть я должен, короче, все исследовать, найти все зацепки или что здесь будет, и потом с ней поговорить, да? Странно, но здесь как бы не говорится. Ладно. Не разговаривается. Хорошо, тогда пойдем дальше.
The dog obeys, but everything about you is new. The cat escapes,
But everything about you is new. The wolf is free.
but everything about you is new.
The lion is king.
But everything about you is new. The worm tries, but everything about you is new. The rat survives, but everything about you is new. I survive when everything about you is dull.
I die.
When everything about you is gone.
I die.
Не
When
понимаю.
everything about you is gone. I am born when everything about you is true.
I
When nothing about you is gone.
Взаимодействовать не могу. Может, нужно дослушать диалог до начала? Ну, собственно, вот он и кончился. Но... Так, и больше здесь никуда не сходить. Остается лестница наверх и дворик школы, получается.
The end of subjectivity, the rational, scientifically reproducible and proven
моя
behavior
квартира.
of the mind. All patterns laid out.
Error-free simulations, bridging the worlds of psychology and science. The end of the spirit. Are we prepared for this? Of
Тот дракон,
artificial.
которого мы
In
видели.
all my professional life, I never thought I'd get to see all this. In fact, Carl and I here never actually thought there would be a bridge at all. Did we?
Nope.
Let me make an analogy using quantum theory. It's a good way to explain it. Okay, so in quantum theory, you have all these equations to try to understand the microscopic world. But to predict the macroscopic world, you need another set of laws and theories, right? We don't have a unified theory that works for both.
Right. Not for lack of trying, though.
Yeah. Well, in our case, we've always viewed psychoanalysis as an interesting way to understand the mind that is effective to an extent. But unlike what happens in quantum theory versus traditional physics, we didn't have much faith in that we were ever going to bridge the psychoanalytic world with neuroscience. We were, of course, aware that in both cases we are treating the mind. But who would have thought a concept, such as the unconscious, would ever be seen through the realm of neuroscience, and that the other core concepts of psychoanalysis could ever be simulated? It's truly like connecting quantum theory with traditional physics.
A scientist's dream.
Exactly. This could be the mind's Copernican revolution. It might be a turning point for humanity.
If done right.
Yeah.
You have all these scientists and entrepreneurs that pretend they want to help people with limited movement only. That is all a fix instead of an upgrade. All normal.
Carl's right. We have to be careful, and the public needs to be aware. By entering through science to the subjective experience of the patient, all symptom-based modern psychiatry, and all its categories and their corresponding drugs, all are going to be questioned.
Drug companies are not going to like this, though. There will be a big pushback.
Yeah, but it'll be too late for them. We'll make sure of that.
Короче, это наше выступление на каком-то радио.
I'm not ready.
What do you mean, not ready?
Go and talk with me.
Ага, вот еще есть проход.
After all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains,
Beneath the waves.
and I may be frightened,
Born
unsaid. But after all, I'm all
that's there. So who are we?
who are we
In the shell of tales. That will be gossip.
and empty games.
After all, we're all that's there. Beneath the surface. Behind the veil.
You are love machines.
I wanted it. I didn't deserve it.
I wasn't perfect enough. You are love machines.
I wanted it. I didn't deserve it.
I wasn't perfect enough.
Ну и все, остается, получается, дворик, на котором почему-то со мной она не разговаривает. Что это было? То есть, ну, не активно. Я не понимаю, она не активна. То ли это баг какой-то, то ли я чего-то не догоняю.
I'm not ready.
Да в смысле не готова?
Evie, what happened?
I was hacked. I was mixed. I was born. Go and talk with me.
Может, ее
I'm
просто
not
перезагрузить? На самом-то деле.
Emergency code 01...
Don't do that. Talk to me. We are running on auxiliary power. You can be left constrained after a shutdown. I don't want that.
Что ты нахрен от меня хочешь-то, я не понимаю. Мне кажется, что все упирается именно вот здесь. То есть она не разговаривает. Почему? Почему ты, блин, не говоришь?
I'm not ready.
Emergency code 010. Instruction, shut down.
It was silence.
Я просто не знаю, по-моему, что-то сломано, либо наоборот, это так и должно быть. Но если сейчас продвинемся куда-то дальше, значит все верно. Так, темнота. Я хожу, я слышу, что я хожу, но... Так. Все, пошла загрузка.
Is he awake?
Maybe.
Like, really awake, or just...
He's not alive in the traditional way, if that's what you mean.
Alright. And there's no point in talking to him.
Not now, at least. He may listen, but it's just like a vegetative state until the transfer is finished.
Okay. I'm sorry, Russell. There is, their interests way too powerful. It can't be as quick as the way things are changing, you know. Things just got really messy. I don't know what you did, but there's been a lot of noise online. Leaks, shutdowns. I know you did your best. I'm sorry about the last call. We're keeping your disc. Who knows what change it'll bring. I will say, though, the way it was done, I mean, to make it look like an accident, it's no excuse. I wish I could have done more. That's all.
You done? You know, seeing you talking like that, you just gave me an idea for a company. This is the way funerals should be in the future. I bet you feel a whole lot better now.
Very funny. I'm done here.
Transfer's finished. Say goodbye.
Just send me the report.
Okay. Bye. They're right when they say they're slow as hell, aren't they? Of course, they're a bunch of blockheads assigned by politicians who don't even know what a line of code is. At least he recognizes it. Which does make him kind of special. But if you met his partners... like, I have to explain to them the difference between a simulation and reality. You know what? I think I envy you right now, Mr. Russell. Things are going quite crazy out here. I don't see a bright future. At least you won't have to see it.
И что? А, и все? Вот такой вот финал. То есть, короче, меня в итоге тоже убили. Выставили все как самоубийство. И, собственно, сделали вот этот вот... Ну, типа, слепок моего мозга или что-то типа того. Но какой у всего этого мотив был? Я, честно говоря, не понял. Наверное, я слишком тупой для этой игры. У меня есть какой-то, очевидно, глубинный смысл, который я лично не допер. А так, в целом, ну, игрушка необычная. Необычная, поиграть было интересно. Но это точно не та игра, в которую захочется вернуться, перепройти, посмотреть, есть ли здесь какие-то другие там сюжетные повороты, какие-то, не знаю, в общем, другие концовки. Вообще, нет, не этот случай. На раз пройти, в принципе, наверное, можно. А так, ну такое. В общем, спасибо за просмотр. Пишите комментарии, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем удачи, всем пока.